That one. Is that making noise now? Inkmo, can you hear me? I totally remember how to do this. Hi Yik, can you hear me? I'm trying to figure out— oh, no sound, okay. Okay, am I back? Is sound back? Have I figured out the buttons? Big questions. You know you're a streamer when dot 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 dot. I don't know if I can call myself a streamer. As in the chat's faster or the video's faster? Yay! Yay noise. It's a Liam! Hi Liam! Oh my gosh. Just have a little cringe Liam while I try to set this up. Hey Sarah, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Yay. Oh my god, fantastic. Yay. How is volume doing? Music versus voice. Senny! Oh my gosh, hello! How are you? How are the puddings? The little kitties. Hey TV! Yeah, it's been a while, right? Didn't I just fake dropping off the planet much? Oh, chat's faster, okay. I might investigate that later in terms of why there's a delay, so I apologise if I respond to you all late. You're just going to be super fast chatty people tonight, I think, while I try and figure this out. Alright, well, now that that screen works, and you're all here and pretty— oh my gosh people, how did you all get those notifications so quick? Wow, let's try. Am I back? I have a feeling, yes, the next screen with the this didn't have voice. So hopefully it has voice now. Why did all my audio get deleted? All my audio inputs. That's weird. Where can I put went painting? Story of my life. Stay there. Come here, palette. Ugh. I swear I tidied my studio before I started this, and yet there's still shite everywhere. Oh, let's try. That seems good. Hey, you can all hear me again? No, Brennan, Benny! Stay alive while your dad's watching stream, please. Oh my god, it's Hillary! Hi! Did you streaming make me want to stream, like, so much? Yes. Yes, it did. DB, tell the children to just keep themselves alive, please. Mine's sleeping. Fingers crossed she stays that way. Yay. Thank you. Apologies if I'm going to be a gross person and eat on stream, but you know when you kind of have dinner but you don't really have dinner? Hashtag parent things. So I've got some dip and some wrap that I'm going to snack on periodically. For the record, do not advise eating while oil painting, but I'm going to be careful, I promise. I will even wear gloves, just to be a good example. But how are you all? I've missed you. It's been like over a year, because I'm pretty sure I did one stream last year on my birthday, and my birthday was a month ago. And I wanted to stream on my birthday, but there was just way too many random things happening. Sarah, you deserve snacks. Please get snacks. Doesn't matter if all the chocolate doesn't survive until tomorrow. I give you license. I have the power. Yeah, don't eat the paints. See? See? Senny, you're learning. You've been here 5 minutes and you're learning. That makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Paintbrush. Paintbrush helps. This one? No. There. Aha! This is my life drawing little go kit. What do I want? How are we all this evening? Hi, Benny! Hi, Benny! Oh my gosh, I'll have to get Robin to send you a little hello video tomorrow. The day I can just fly to Perth so those two can hang out will be a very cool day. Even if they're 18 and it's really awkward, I don't care. No, they will not taste like rainbows. They will taste like thick, stinky, and then eventually poisonous. Also, can you imagine that feeling on your teeth of like oily, thick goo? Like, it's not like peanut butter, like it's definitely thicker and I don't think it would be a good sensation in your mouth, personal opinion. You said yeah? Yay, Benny! Gosh, you're such a cool kid. Alright, got some brushes. What else do I need? Medium. Come here. I poured you yesterday, you're fine. What else do I need? Paper towel. Look at this little flat layer we're making. The length of the paintbrush does affect the way you paint. Good question, Sarah. Traditionally, short-handled paintbrushes you use with the wrist, and a lot of watercolour artists use them that way. But long-handled paintbrushes are for when you're standing and you're meant to hold them a lot further back, like that, so they give you a much fresher stroke and it makes you a lot more flippy in general. For me, it's all about what the tip is, and half the tips don't come in short handle. They only come in long handle, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. Also, I like long handle because I can do the old school artist thing, which is when I've got wet paintbrushes, I just stick them in my hair because then I don't paint all the things on my desk by putting wet paintbrushes everywhere. So long handles are quite good for that. You can do it with short handles, but you're more likely to paint your hair. The only thing you got to watch is not cutting corners too close to the edge of the door frame, because sometimes you like get caught. So, or try and take off a jumper without thinking about your hair being full of paintbrushes. That's painful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love a play date with Benny and Robin. That would be so much fun. I think they would talk each other's heads off. It would be adorable. Anyway, what should I paint today? I don't really care. I just wanted to be here and see you guys. This is awesome already. Just to see everyone and chat and what's happening with me. So many things. I just redid my website. If anyone would like to go to lizgridley.com.au, it's all shiny and new. Pretty. I should put the link in the chat, shouldn't I? Now, I haven't even opened Stream Elements, so I should actually do that, shouldn't I? I don't even know if it'll still work. Let's just do that quickly before I start painting, just to see if our alerts still work, because it's been a while. OBS is already running. Wrong button. Wrong button? How did I do this before? Log into the thingy. Yick. Yes, I have. Yes, I have definitely accumulated an unreasonable amount of brushes in my hair because I forgot and just kept adding more. The alternative to that is I have searched my entire house for where did I put my paintbrush, and turns out it was in my hair. So, I'm a silly Billy sometimes. Maybe we're just going to skip stream elements because that looks complicated to log in, and they've changed all the website and it all looks different, and now I'm just going too hard basket. I apologise for not having alerts. I will investigate that later. Not right now. But yes, shiny new website, which actually, yeah, go look at it yourselves because then I get the clicks which help the Googles, because at the moment my Google results are all screwed up because I renamed a whole bunch of my pages. So at the moment my Instagram is displaying first. Oh, one of my website pages is displaying second. That's good. That's better than it was. I had like all these other like galleries I've exhibited for random years and other random pages coming up first, but I really want the homepage of the website to be the first result on Google, and I don't know how to influence that more other than clickies. So, clickies for now. It is pretty cool having a unique name like Gridley. Most of the Google results for Liz Gridley are me, if not pretty much close to all, which is pretty rad. And unfortunately why I can't use my married name for art. Hi Nick! How you doing? I enjoyed our chat too. I haven't even got to that part yet about talking what I've been up to. I've just been talking about the fact that I've updated my website. I was visiting. Oh, Sarah, yes, if you could visit my website now and then, that would be great. Yes, please. Thank you. I think it also helps if you Google Liz Gridley and you click the one that's the homepage, but at the moment it doesn't even seem to be showing up, so we might need to wait on that. Because like the second one down is the works page, which is, granted, the portfolio, which is fine, but I want lizgridley.com.au to be the first one, and is being silly. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully Google will just keep indexing the website, because it yelled at me, Google yelled at me, first of all, rude, because I changed and deleted a whole bunch of my pages, and it's like, all of these web pages aren't here, how dare you, fix it, and I'm like, I don't want them to be there anymore, they're old and irrelevant, and I've made new, more relevant pages. Stop yelling at me. Web editing, that's the thing. Oh, no worries, thank you. Gonna use web handles in chat, because that's what cool streamers do, right? Not real human names. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Seni. I haven't done a cloud in a while. Maybe we should start with just clouds. Maybe that'd be a good way to start. We can just noodle around a little bit. I should have more colours than just a grayscale though for that. So let's get some colours. Should we use water mixables today? Yeah, let's do that, because then I can be lazy cleaning my brushes. Alright, let's do that. I've been using my water mixable oils more and more and more, because then I can clean my brushes really lazily. And it's so good. Also, I have a lot of them now. Other things that have been happening this year. I was a feature artist with Royal Talons again. Oh, I can see this on the floor. Box, come here. Again, I definitely cleaned the studio before I started this. Box. Oh, now I need different medium. We'll get there, friends. We'll get there. I'm sorry. I'm disorganized. Ugh. Yes, in terms of water mixable oils, I have a few now. I have a few. Ugh. You do type good, Sani. I've always understood you, even when it's your cats typing. Also, Inkmo, you work's great. I haven't seen you in forever. Mostly my fault for not annoying you more. I would love to see you and words good to you in person. I need a jar. I've recently turned all my tea light holders into medium jars. So much for actually using them for candles. Alright, what colours do I want? All the colours. Let's do some colourful fun things. Oh. Let's do some yellow. Can you see what I'm picking? Yeah, I'm picking all these colours. Turquoise. Here's fun. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, I've got new ones. Let's play with Daniel Smith, even though they were on sale at the art shop. So I was like, yeah, I'll get these. Not my art shop, a different one. And then they said the reason they're on sale is because they're discontinued. So we'll give them a go anyway. But let's compare them to the other one. What have I got there? Probably don't actually need that one. Probably want some maples. Come here, Naples, where are you? You're in the bag. Put it in the bag. Ah, there's one. Naples. And white and black. White. No. Yeah. Yeah, we can always add more. Alright, let's start with that. I'm a very shoot-from person when I'm doing sketchbooking. It's either paint and draw with the only thing I have next to me, or grab a little bit of anything that looks pretty. Just for fun. Mrs. Dangerbeard! Hello, lovely. How are you? Oh, good evening, Nick. No worries. Thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you. Love you too. Yay. Alright. I'll do your paint. Now, I've primed my pages in gesso, so that I'm not painting with oils directly on plain paper, because that's a silly idea. Because the oil goes into the paper and it sort of rots it and makes it go gross. So clear gesso, or white gesso, or coloured gesso. Basically, gesso is a acrylic primer that has marble dust mixed in, so it's a really opaque, solid surface with a bit of grip for the oil paint to cling onto that protects the underneath part. Inkmo. See, I called her Mrs. Dangerbeard. I was just like, I know it's what it says there, but no. First names don't exist. That one's a bit gross. Alright, don't tell me. Sometimes you will notice your oil paints will get this like gooey snot factor at the top. It's just because they've settled. Oil, in its essence, does not want to be friends with pigment, and that's why when they make oil paint, they squish it together with a giant metal mill to force them to be friends. But over time, sitting in the tube, the oil will gradually rise to the top a little bit, and that's why you get that little bloop of gross. That's why a lot of people say to store your tubes upside down, because that way the oil bloop goes to the end of the tube and you always get paint straight away at the bottom. You always get pigment. But who has the space? Not me. There's some very lovely YouTubers who have beautiful little boards with pegs on them, and they just peg all their tubes up, and I am much too much of a hoarder for that. I have too many. Inkmo is like Cher or Madonna. It's the single name. Or Prince. I like this. It's very worthy. Can I ask the silly question? What is physical 100? Am I that far out of the loop? Yes, the answer is yes. I can answer that for myself. But I'm curious. was trying to show... Oh, can I zoom in a smidge? Yeah. Oh. Trying to show the colours I used up there. Bend a teeny bit. I knew this would happen no matter how long I spend putting the camera right. I'm like, I want to move it all the time. Physical 100 is a Netflix show about South Korea about challenging physical prowess. Ooh! That sounds fun. Like along the vein of original Ninja Warrior sort of situation, or more of like a Survivor? Or is it unique and entirely its own? Hey! Ninja Warrior and Squid Game. Oh, okay, that sounds fun. Yes, okay, cool. I'm very intrigued. Ah, see, this is the thing you gotta do when you're sketchbooking, is write random shit on the side of all the things that Liz has to remember for later. So, let's start our page with basically under where my head is. Hold on, let's go. Voice lost. Why? Oh, I changed screen again. Sorry. Okay, so that screen doesn't have voice. There we go. That screen should have voice now. Okay, so all the screens lost their voice. All of them. Alright, that one's got voice now. Face has voice. Face. Board has voice. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to add my voice to the stream starting soon and the other ones because they're probably the ones that I don't want voice on. Okay, to be fair, I do love all those sort of shows. I'm very into Marble Olympics, although I have been barely watching the most recent season because the Hazers were not in it, and my team, and how dare you? I know they did qualify, but still, I'm offended. For anyone who likes random competition sport shows that are non-aggressive, it's competitive marbles on YouTube. So, Marble Olympics for anyone who doesn't know. And if you go for the oranges, you're dead to me. No, you're not. But I judge you harshly. What other shows do I like that? We watched a random Korean one that was like SAS Soldier Survival. Although then our favourite team got knocked out just before the end. And then we didn't watch the last episode because we were offended. I love Ninja Warrior, always. I used to love when I went to one certain gym. Every time I went, they had Ninja Warrior on the TVs on the treadmill. And so I would stay on the treadmill way longer because I needed closure about the whole episode. So that was always really good. It's the best thing to watch when you're actually working out is sort of comedy TV physical activity. I have a headless voice, Eddie? Ooh. I'd be okay with being a weird ghost. That would explain where I've been. I've come back from the other side simply so I can stream. Isn't that nice of me? I am getting really candy coloured with this situation over here, which is interesting. Yes, I was talking about Jelly's Marbles runs. I was calling it Marble Olympics, which I know is only one kind of the marble run. But I like the events more than just the run, just the races. I like the push the log one and the underwater one, and the hazers are my team. When did I come back with talking? Because I sat here talking about marbles for a while. Or is that just how big the lag is? Probably that's how big the lag is. I'm trying to think of all the other random competitive shows I like. I've watched most of Australian Gladiators, the new one, because I used to love the old one, and I watched a lot of the old one vicariously through Jordan Rasco's stream on Twitch. But all those sort of shows, I enjoy them. I don't like watching conventional sport because it takes itself too seriously. I like fun, ridiculous competition sport because it's normally just so good-natured. It's just nice. It's just, we're doing this thing because we like to play. It is just like, okay, fair. Yeah. Alright. We have some fancy colours. I don't have one colour I want. Hold on. This is my life drawing very fancy bag to keep my paints in. Because are you a parent if you do not have all the Ziplocs in all the sizes? Oop. That one. Do we want anything else in my life drawing bag? Oh, I'll go dark maples as well. That's other stuff that's been happening with me besides website editing when I thought it was going to take 2 weeks and it ended up taking like 5 weeks. I'm not a good writer, so writing about my stuff is a bit of a struggle, but I wanted this website to be very visual, and then if you click in there's a lot of content about why I do what I do or what I was thinking at the time, so that was good. Okay, so OBS has put this like little love heart thing right where chat is. Oh, there we go, I can stretch it. Good, that's way better. Candy clouds could be fairy floss, or they could be rock candy that's really deceptive. Mini Liz is quite taken to painting. She got her first little kids A-frame easel for her birthday last couple of weeks. My only thing with it is she wants mum to sit next to her and paint, and once I sort of get going, she stops and she just wants to tell me what to paint, and I'm like, but I don't want you to stop, I want you to do the things too. And she's like, no, mum do the thing, and then she just wants to watch me do the thing, and I'm like, no, co-activity. So I think it's just something we've got to keep practicing. I've set up one of my old half-broken easels next to hers so we can play together in the main room, but we've only done one session so far, and my husband took the cutest photos of her sitting next to me and painting with me, and it was so cute. Oh. I'm hoping it'll be the thing that if we do it enough, eventually I can work on oil paintings out there and she'll just like hang out in the space with me, because I don't think I can have it in the studio because I literally moved everything in the house that was hazardous, more or less, into the studio. Think Mario should art. Come art. I can figure out how to do a Discordy friend thing. Can I? Maybe. I've done it before. I think. Okay. Mrs. DB, do you know how, if it's easy or tricky to do the I stream on both the YouTube and the Twitch? Because I'm totally down for that if I can do the both, because I still want my watch hours on YouTube, because here's my problem. We got up to pretty much 3,000 watch hours when I was first doing the stream, and you need 4,000 to monetize on YouTube, and then I went and had a baby, and now we're down to just a bit under 1,000 again, and we still have to get to 4,000, and it's so far away. So yeah, that's why I still want to sort of do YouTube enough to get monetized, so then that is one passive teeny weeny payment of some description, because that would be lovely. Alright, we're going to Cloudscape, that's what we're talking about. Whee! I'm just gonna noodle. Don't make you be responsible. But it's fun. DB, no. I have to do my taxes. No, don't bring taxes into this. That can stay on the floor over there where I'm ignoring it. And I will do them. I started them, and then I got more interested in doing other things. If anyone wants to do a cloudscape, the only thing you need is a filbert brush, which is the brush that looks like a fingernail. It's like a little sort of kind of curvy thing. Oh, I should hold it closer, shouldn't I? Oh, it's never going to focus. Where are my hands? Hi. There we go. A little filbert shape. Actually, let's get a bigger filbert. This is too small. Too small. Is it bad when you hear other streamers' alerts in your head? In just everyday life. In here, brushes. Where did I put the brush wallet from before? Oh, there. Bigger. But not too big. You. Your taxes are up to date, come to mine. I just have to put all the receipts in, it takes so long. The watch hours are the total number of hours that people watch either my streams or my shorts or my normal videos. That's what watch hours are on YouTube. So I have, now that my workplace, I am in charge of the workplace YouTube, made the workplace YouTube account watch my videos quite a bit. But that's fine, because it's all art content, and yeah, I'm going to be doing little art demo-y things with them as well. So I'm like, look, it's all going to feed back in itself, it's fine. So I've been doing a little bit of that. But yeah, like I'm only just getting back into it this last month. See how quickly that made that pretty? Filbert brushes, they're the bomb. I just want to do a bunch of colours. And oil paint just mixes together with itself. So nice. So nice. Right, let me move this so I can see. I've literally got the chat window as far away from my painty bit as possible, and it would be much more convenient if I could see it easily. Hey, there we go. That's better. Hey. Look at this, organising what I'm doing. I do have a Twitch technically, it's just sitting there, that's all. I just have not streamed to it. So if you want to go hunt me down on Twitch, you can follow me. I just haven't streamed there yet. But yes, if I could figure out to do the both, I would totally be happy doing the both. In fact, I would be ludicrously happy with that. Oh, Inkmo, don't clean your oven. Get someone else to clean your oven. Ew. You've never cleaned the oven, Senny. Definitely get someone else to clean your oven. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This isn't even really a cloudscape, this is just paint noodling. But paint noodling is fun. I really appreciate when Inkmo types something in caps like "shut up dad," because I can remember where I am in chat for a little while there. So I appreciate you, DB and Inkmo, for your contributions to me being able to read. Hey Sarah, if you can, I really appreciate it. I don't know if it's the thing like Twitch where if you mute it, it penalizes you, so just mute the tab if you can, because apparently that's a thing on Twitch that if you mute the Twitch stream, it doesn't count it as a view in the same way or something, which is weird. I remember that being a thing. Oh, Sandy, thank you. That I really appreciate that. If anyone can, I really appreciate that, because yeah, trying to get the watch hours is the worst part. But getting the watch hours via live streaming is much, much easier, because I just get to hang out with you guys for a while. And that's where, yeah, I don't want to do a schedule per se, but I would love to get to a point where I could like fortnightly just have a stream where we hang out and chill. But I just know it's got to be when the planets align and the toddler is happily asleep, kind of thing, or at daycare, because she's at 2 days a week of daycare now. But a lot of the time I am doing other arty things or life things. It's probably pretty easy. Restream. What is Restream? Is Restream like a Stream Elements thing, or is it like a replaces OBS thing? Use Twitch. Sorry, I'm writing a note under my head. At the same time. Just things to look up later. Yeah, but Sarah, only responsible people log their stuff as they go. I am not a responsible person. Also, I'm a small business owner, so mine gets annoying, so I use MyOp for mine, which I'm sure they probably do have an app as well, and I should see if they have a phone app, because that would be smart. But instead, I have folders in all of my emails of claim receipts, and then I have papery receipts, and then I have my regular things, like paying my soul to Adobe every month, that I have to remember to claim. Being a small business owner is difficult, lemon difficult. Even though I'm a pretty unsuccessful one. Hey. Pay someone to clean it when you move out. Yeah, that's a move. That's a move. 100%. Oh, hi Siri. Hello. Welcome to my random can I still stream. DB, you're amazing at shitposting. You are also amazing at the music making. And you've been doing more and more of that, so kudos to you. The last 6 months, the music making is happening. Yeah. If anyone likes cool music, DB, what's the easiest way for me to link to people? SoundCloud, you are welcome to put a link. I give you permission. Show people your trumpety goodness in a way that doesn't give me a copyright strike on YouTube later. Toddler happy is unconscious toddler, right? Like happily unconscious sleepy. It happens sometimes. OBS just outputs to Restream, which outputs to the stream services you want. Oh, okay. Hey, it's that, Siri. You're not using your normal handle. If you change your handles, how on earth will I know who you is? Where is Nephlin? Where? I'm just noodling at the moment. I'm not even painting things that are actually painty, but I'm having a lot of fun. So, thank you for everyone being down for this. I'm sure I will get to a point of streaming actual paintings, because other big news, I'm working towards my next solo show. I got booked for a solo show for mid-2025 at one of my favourite galleries, by an art gallery in Brunswick, Victoria. And I've been in the research phase of new work for the last 4 or 5 months. And it's been really fun and rad, and it's been an awesome hyper-focus of just researching and really getting into what I'm doing, which has been really good. And I'm just at the point now where I should really start painting actual works. And I technically have started that. I'm just doing a lot of like, take it slow so I get it right, rather than dive in and waste materials creating things that aren't right. So I'm doing baby steps into it. After all this time of watching real toddler steps, I'm taking the advice. All your music is on YouTube? Good! Everyone go to DB on YouTube. Cat, why are you putting butts in my stream? Excuse you? Are they cute baby butts? Or are they your butts? They're your fit butts from the gym, because we did the gym. Which my shoulder blades are totally feeling the gym lifting. Oh my god, Ronan! Do it! Do it, do it, do it! How old is Ronan now? He must be getting the months down. What do you mean, dude, we're so opposite? What did I do? But yes, it was a solo show. Very excited about it. Also, that awesome gallery I just mentioned is having a solo show of cat art illustrations work early next year. So everyone should actually go follow Cat socials. So cat art illustrations on YouTube and the Instagram and the TikTok, because she's cool like that, because she's amazing. And also another awesome art goals, mum life, cool person. Copic Witch. I believe that's your legal title, Copic Witch, correct? 7 months. Ronan's 7 months. He was born 2 months ago, you lie. I know he's all cute and getting his face, personality and own stuff now, but no. Has not gone that quick. Lies. That one's fun. Clouds. You have done some forethought. We have had minor discussions of the things. It was just very non-committal. The only reason I'm doing a bunch of research and forethought is because I went down multiple rabbit holes, and ADHD meds gave me the ability to read again, which I did not realize I could be capable of doing. And being able to read means now I'm reading all the things. Audiobook and EPUB and normal book, and I love the library so much. I'm just devouring everything at the library. I think I haven't read everything that I've borrowed, but I think I'm up to 50 books I've borrowed in a year, which is insane for someone who used to read 1 book a year, if that, and even then get distracted every 3 pages. Or read graphic novels because they're the only things I could get through. Copic Witch is your legal title. See, I know things. I feel like Witch, I don't know if I should call you Your Honour or Your Excellency, but I feel like you need that level of something. Clouds, clouds, clouds. Alright, now I'm getting the itch to paint something that's painty, but let me make this look cute first. This is definitely giving me rainbow ice cream. And I had nice ice cream today. Robin had her first should I give her a pseudonym on socials? That's a good question. My little daughter had her first ice cream cone today, and she did amazing. She got a kid's cup, and I asked them for a half serving, and they still put too much on it, and I'm like, no, less. Yeah, it's good. 3 books a week. Yeah, right? Right? Cat, go talk to the person. You changed your mind on what you want to do as of today. That's okay. Start making the new thing. See if it gels. Do it. I might change my mind 3 times before my show, but that's okay, because it is in the distant future, and that is why I'm dragging my feet a little bit with the actual making as opposed to the research, which is just fun. Boop. These clouds make no sense. There is no light source. There's no direction. They're just rainbow ice cream lumps. Normally when I do a proper cloudscape, I do try and think about, where is the light source coming from and all that, even though I like to do crazy colours. Just so it's a bit more grounded and it makes more sense. But this is just basically happy cloud goo. I want it to go all the way to the edge. Go to the edge. But yeah, Cat, seriously. Apparently, you can take ADHD meds and learn how to read when you get diagnosed with the very obvious ADHD you probably have, as per our previous discussions. It's very cool. I just find it so weird that so many people, like, yeah, we were able to do it and then we weren't. And I'm like, were we able to do it because we were hyper-focusing when we were younger and we had less stimuli? Or was it an age thing that meant that we suddenly couldn't? Because I feel like I could read really well until about year 11, when I started getting more overloaded with school responsibilities and work. And it's like, was it because I suddenly got so much stimuli from those other things, and those other things took priority, that I lost my ability to read? Because, like, uni was a struggle bus with reading, because it was academic reading as well, which is, like, the worst kind of reading, because that gives you no dopamine. Or at least it gives me no dopamine. I'm sure some people enjoy it. But 'twas struggle. But before that, yeah, I could read no problem. All the fantasy, random stuff I could get my hands on. Except Lord of the Rings, because I tried it a couple of times, and just the way that Tolkien writes is like, you really got to put the effort in. And when I was younger, I did not. I have since, as an adult, read everything except Return of the King, because again, Two Towers has some real slog parts to get through, and I got stuck on one of them, and that's as far as I got. Which feels mean when I'm such a Lord of the Rings fan, but, like, it was all about the movies. All about the movies. I do like how much my daughter knows about Lord of the Rings, because I showed her the start of Fellowship before we went to Hobbiton. And she knows who Gandalf is, and she knows who Bilbo is, and she knows who Gollum and Smaug is. Of all characters to know. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's fade it out into some white and then paint something next to it. What do I want to paint next? I do have a really pretty 3D painted skull next to me, but I don't know if I feel like drawing from life. Look, I'm all about flowers being pretty, but the problem is by the time you get to page 2, in my mind, she wanders. She does not stay in the flowery field. She goes over there. And that's not helpful. Have you still read it every year since having your kids? Because that's pretty good effort. I've read The Hobbit this year in terms of audiobook The Hobbit, because there's an audio play of it, which was quite fun because it had all these random voices doing all the different dwarves. Although Gandalf, as they pronounced it, he had a weird voice, and I was like, no, Sir Ian McKellen, always. Frank Herbert. Let me put a little look up later. Frank Herbert. What did he write? You tried to read The Hobbit to Indy. How did she go? I feel like she would get into like the animated one. 3 chapters, that's not too bad. You got through them all, get into the house and everything. Jack tried reading Percy Jackson the other day, but Robin was too interested in what she was doing. I don't know, part of us just wants to like read more wordy stuffs around just so she hears more vocab that's not us making up words half the time. But you gotta be in the right mood, I think. At the same time, if we read really flouncy fantasy, is that really the vocab that a 2-year-old needs? Questionable. Oh, cute little fluffy. Oh, I should zoom you guys in, and you can see more. Let's try that. This is my fairy floss. Oh, shiny. If I move my light Is that better or worse? No, not really. Oops, what did I drop? Paintbrushes. Come back here. Oh, don't go behind the easel. Fine. What if I turn that off? No, way worse. No. We'll just leave it at that. This is the problem. Oil paints are shiny. They are shiny when they are wet. So you really can't win. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, hold on. Let me put something underneath myself. Another sketchbook. That sketchbook. And don't spill medium everywhere it is. That would be a poor choice. Yeah, that's like 300 pages. That's awesome. Yes, Sarah, read Percy Jackson again. I still haven't gotten my daughter to a point where I can read audiobooks in the car, because every time I start an audiobook, she's like, no. Mummy music or Robin music. I'm like, okay. But she has started just the last, 2 weeks singing songs, which is adorable. So we've got Row, Row, Row Your Boat Down. We've been playing Old MacDonald. I made a wall poster for Old MacDonald so we can point at Old MacDonald and the farm and the various animals and E-I-E-I-O. So that was, I feel like such a crafty mum every time I break out a piece of paper and a texter, and I'm just like, I'm gonna make a thing for this. Which, speaking of Sarah, tomorrow I have a plan. I'm gonna write a letter from the Easter Bunny. This is my plan. Write a letter from the Easter Bunny and get it so when Robin and Ben are in the front room, there's like a knock on the door or a ding dong, and then when they answer the door, there's a letter, and the letter is from the Easter Bunny saying, I've hidden this many eggs in the garden for you, so then they can go find it. And if we put the buckets outside with the letter, then they'll discover them both at the same time, and that tells them that we're going to go hunt for eggs. Is that too ambitious for a 2-year-old? I don't care. I'm excited. Yeah. Plan. Oh, Kat, she definitely probably liked the Hobbit game. Like the text one, the old school one. Or is there a newer one? I should eat some more food. Hold on a sec. Before we jump into something else. Just gonna pull up my random inspiration folder as well. Because what artist does not have one of those? Pictures. Pretties. Yes. Yes. Oh, you missed some because you went to pee. Yeah, basically, kids not near the door, outside the door, 3 buckets, letter from the Easter Bunny, somehow do a ding dong or a knock. Robin goes to the door, discovery, reads letter says, we have this many eggs to find in the backyard, let's go. See, Kat, that's where you need AirPods so you can listen to true crime or horror podcasts in the car. Just have one in. Then Indy can have Bluey, and you can have that. Not a weird crossover at all. Alright, I'm gonna paint a kitty cat. Alright, the sketchbook's annoying. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Is the music volume okay for everyone? It's not too bad. Oh my gosh, how is it already 11:45? What the hell? That was fast. Let's scrape off some of this white. I want to do a black cat. That was a poor choice. It's just going to make this cat have a grey, yeah. Pumpkin! Where did Pumpkin say hi? I missed it? Where? No. I should have asked for a picture of Pumpkin, shouldn't I? Maybe. I do have a Loose Gridley Discord somewhere. Let me find the thing. I put an alert in it earlier. No idea if anyone saw it because it's been dead for so long. How do I link? Share. Nope. How do I do the thing? Sarah, you found it through the Liz Gridley Discord. You commented. You're amazing. Look at you. No, Siri, go away. Shush. I feel like server boost is a pay thing. Yeah, no, not server boost. Invite people? Yeah, link. And give you a link. Boof. Yeah. Do I have a place for this sort of thing? General. No. Okay. In show us your stuff. I'm gonna do sketchbook ideas for Liz. Put any picture in you want. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. That counts. Cool. Yay. I'm not sure if it's legal for you to drive with them in, but I see a lot of people driving with headphones like this on nowadays. I sometimes drive with them on one ear if I'm desperate to listen to something. Mostly in my other car, because my other car doesn't have media port or whatever, so my phone can't connect to the media part of the car, it can only connect to Bluetooth for calls. Music's good. Yay! Hey Inkmo, you better listen to Pumpkin. You know you don't have a choice. Oh Benny, no, don't have a little cough. Drink some water, it makes your cough feel better. Shopify has Peppa Pig episodes to listen to? I don't want to open the door to Peppa Pig. This is my thing. I've decided to listen to other parents when they've said, once you open the door to Peppa Pig or Cocomelon, you can never close the door. And I have decided not to put myself through that for as long as possible. And we will see how that works. But yeah, at the moment we've got a pretty good roster of, you know, a little bit of afternoon TV time when Mum is exhausted and needs to make dinner, or Dad needs to make dinner. We've got Bluey. We do Bat Wheels, which is essentially Disney's Cars, but the Batmobile and other cars. Highly recommend if you haven't watched it. DBs, have you watched Bat Wheels? It's so good. Or what else do we watch? Play School occasionally, but the episodes are really long, so she doesn't tend to love them. She loves them in bursts, which is fun. Which, Sarah, talk to me tomorrow about Play School, whether we want to go see that. Because they're doing live shows. I feel like noise cancelling headphones would be illegal, but at the same time, like, when you're in a car with the music really blasting, is that really different in terms of not being able to hear road noise? I don't know. It's like, if you're really blasting your music, you're not going to be hearing subtleties of little toots or things. I don't know. I know there's decibel limits of car stereos and all that, but... No Cocomelon household? Yeah, right? Oh, Batwheels! Oh my god, do Batwheels. Batwheels is great. It's surprisingly good for adults as well, because it's got enough Batman in it, but it's like so really non-violent and like cheesy. It's like if how can I describe it? I'm trying to describe like current animated Spider-Man, like good movie animated Spider-Man, that sort of really cartoony style, but like the characters are really pretty much toys. Like, they look like toys. Wait, the whole reason they made it is to make toys, 100%. But I'm okay with that, because it's adorable. And it's a good way to use the IP, so that's fine with me. I have bought her a couple of the cars. My only problem is they have a series where they're just like a little bit bigger than Matchbox cars, and they have a button on top that makes their windshields light up. And I got her 4 other cars, but the Batwheels cars, there's 5 of them because there's a motorbike, and they don't make a light up motorbike. And I'm like, why? Now we're missing one character, we're missing BB, and that's just rude. Who's Batgirl's motorbike. Once I get all my like outline in, I can just go nuts with the colours on this little one. I just need to know where all my bits are first. Which this is already wildly inaccurate, but I am noodling. And that's the thing, you don't always have to be 100% accurate. I'm not learning, I'm not studying right now, I'm just having fun with paint. Yeah, Blippi we have sadly watched at a friend's house because a friend's child is obsessed with Blippi. He gives me the creeps. It's the high-pitched laugh. For anyone who does not know Blippi, well done, don't. But also, it's a grown man who kind of laughs like he's pretending he's a 5-year-old. But he runs around play centres in America while they're empty of children most of the time, which is good. And it's, like, obviously advertising the play centre, but he's just kind of... He gives vibes of someone you really don't want to be stuck in a taxi with, is the best way I think I can describe it. I don't know, he gives me the creeps, he's weird. I understand he's trying to be, like, full of childlike wonder, but it doesn't come off as charming, it comes off as weird. It's not illegal to wear headphones while driving in Victoria. However, Victorian road authorities still deem this behaviour dangerous and can warn it results in prosecution in certain cases. Yeah, so I reckon if you have one AirPod in, I think you're fine. Because so many people wear one AirPod so they can have phone conversations. I think that's fine. Yick, what's a Bluetooth FM transmitter? I don't want to listen to radio, I want to listen to, like, Spotify in my car, or, like, Libby, my library audiobook thing. Don't get me wrong, like, radio's fine, but, like, the radio works in my car. Danny Go is pretty cool. I don't think Robin's totally into him yet, because we haven't watched a lot, we've only listened to some of the songs. The song you sent me last time that was a bop, with making all the car noises, she's starting to get into that a little bit. Move this nose up. Go up there. Better. great thing about oil paint. You can really just make ugly marks knowing that, I'm going to cover it all, it's fine, or I'm going to mix it all in. You can just sit here and just make shapes. I want a cheek that kind of comes out like that, and there's a bit of a wonk. And I want a cheek out here that's kind of a chunk. And you can just really make it really ugly. And it's completely fine, because it all mixes in together. It's not like acrylic where you end up with like lumpy bits where you head sketch or having to like try and cover something black with white. You can just smoosh it all. Smooshing is the best. Do it. These are my ugly shapes. Cool. I think I'm just gonna leave it as like a little disembodied head kitty. Maybe he can be a ghost. Maybe we'll give him like a little ghosty body shape. That'd be cute. Oh, he's starting to look like an onyx. Maybe he'll be an onyx. Yeah. Little ghosty shape. Having fun. I think the thing with the interactive kids videos is Robin needs to watch it like 50 times before she's like, yeah, I'm down for this back and forth. It acts as a bridge between your phone via Bluetooth and your car's radio via an... Ooh! So, does that mean whatever you're playing on your phone will, like, turn up on an FM station? Is that how that works? So if you set an FM frequency on the transmitter, match the frequency on your car's radio, and you get music and call audio through your car speakers. Cool! Okay, that sounds fun. Yes, cool. I'm on board. Alright, let me write that on my list. On my list. Zoom. Oh. Boop. So yeah, I've told you I'd get my little list here. What did you call it before? Oh, no, not that. No, I've gone too far. Bluetooth FM transmitter. Are they expensive? I assume they're just like car accessory prices. That would be so good for the jazz. Yay. And so much easier than me just playing speaker and then being all like, the noise quality is awful. What did Blippi do before he was Blippi? I'm intrigued. Is it like Neil Buchanan from Art Attack and he was like an actual rock star? Because Neil Buchanan, we stand. Alright, so if you want to paint a monotone cat, but not just use black and make him look adorable, once you've got the base down, just add random colours everywhere. Because they're cute. I'm going to do some really pink in the ears. This is some... I keep going to use my glove as a thing. I should put my... No, I'll eat more food and then use glove. Eh. Sorry folks, just be mean. What is nutrition? Oh, Doggy, when did you appear? We have been blessed. Oh, sorry. There she is. Look who stole my yellow throne. And now it's decided it's the best dog bed ever. $60. Awesome. That's reasonable. I'm sure it's the sort of thing I could look around and price compare. I'm sorry I didn't set up dog cam, but I will. For next time. For little miss snoozing on her throne. She seems a lot happier on the chair, I think, because now she's off the ground. If I start messing with the easel and things like that, she's less like, ugh, something's moving that could hurt me. So we have had some instances of things falling over in the studio and her just going, I'm out. So, yeah. Gotta be conscious of that. Yes, nothing's falling over at the moment. You're alright. Good girl. You gonna have a snooze? Good girl. Do you want some squishes? Before I look like... Oh, it's the glove leading you out. Alright, let me put the glove away. Oh no! You can come back. On your bed. Come on. I'll go back over here. The gloves are weird, Mum. I don't like. Right. But yes, random colours everywhere. And then you just paint wet on wet, and it sort of picks up the colours. That's where I was going with this before I got very distracted. Hi, Joby! How you doing? Oh gosh, it's past midnight. God, that went fast! Well, I want to finish this cat, and that's probably as much as I'll stream. If I'm allowed to finish this much. We'll see. It's a long weekend. We can stay up a little bit, right? I'm not leaving early in the morning to go to my in-laws. No. No. I say early, but it's like normal-ish time, but getting the toddler in the car is half the effort of the world. Oh, Ronan. Is he just hitting that point where teeth is happening? Because he started solids, I saw that, which is exciting. Good job, little bub. Oh, it is a reference, Joby. Yeah, I've got a reference here on my computer. I can drag him over. He's a real cutie. This is just one from my random inspiration folder. So I think he was from Tumblr. Or I follow a whole bunch of Facebook groups of like free reference photos. So I try my best to always have ones that are definitely like stated that they're free reference photos. Where's the thing? That one. Isn't he cute? Look at those eyes. So that's the one I'm looking at. The onyx body is definitely just imagination, but yeah. No, I went through my folder and it was like 80% Sphinx cats, and then this little dude, and I'm like, oh, this. Blippi was Steezy Grossman before he was Blippi. And there's a video he's been trying to scrub from the internet where he poops on his friend. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I wouldn't put that past him. He definitely seems like someone who you would, like, avoid at a party at uni. Just because too much. I mean, kudos to him for finding a niche that he's made so much money off of. But, like, it's just not my personal jam. Because that's the thing with kids' entertainment. Like, when you find something that clicks, like, it goes off. I know the Wiggles aren't exactly who they used to be, but yeah, like, it's pretty lucrative. I think Australia's biggest YouTuber is a lady who owns now a company that makes content for kids, like kid songs. I forget what her channel's called, but like millions and millions of views. Steezy Grossman, it's such a name. Ugh. Nephlin, you know that thing? Hey, you changed account. That's hilarious. No worries, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! We will do the Easter thing. I'm excited. Yay. Thank you so much, Sarah, for tuning in and for actually knowing my Discord is a thing. Yes, if anyone doesn't know, I have a Discord for knowing when streams are on and things like that, so you are welcome to join if you would like to. I remember how to get the link. There it is. I'll post it again. Bedtime for you too? No worries. Thank you so much for joining. Lovely to see you. Hopefully I will be able to do this more regularly I'm just not going to commit to an actual schedule. So hit the bell and all that on YouTube so you get notified when I stream. Yeah. Okay. Yay! Welcome everyone joining the Discord! It has not been touched in a while, but we can make it more active now. This will be good. This will kick me in the butt to make sure that I'm present about streaming whenever I can. This will be good. Keep me accountable, friends. Especially because, yeah, now that I'm got all them art goals projects that I'm working on, I need to get some good studio ghosting to get me to come in here and not get distracted by other things. Again, he's looking a bit weird right now, but I leave the process. So I just want to leave myself little hints about what's where. So I'll leave some little bright colour here because there's some nice light on the edge of the nose. Yeah. Oh, that's still really shiny for you guys, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do that sketchbook thing again. It felt a bit awkward for my wrists, but if it makes it look better, it's probably better. Let's see how that goes. If I just rest my wrist here, this might work. Main thing with this way of painting when you sort of want to layer colours into each other is I try and start as dark as possible and then work the light into the dark, because you just get more variation and then you don't end up with as much mud, or that, rather your paint doesn't sort of overlighten it, and it's harder to put dark into light than it is to put light into dark for some reason. That is just how the pigments work. I'm mostly using this sort of magenta and turquoise because they're my two darkest value colours. Tell me if this is boring, by the way, to me talking about process, because this wasn't really a strictly instructional stream. I like providing context of why I do what I do a little bit, because sometimes you see people doing things and you're just like, but why? Nothing makes sense. And art is definitely one thing like that. Boop, 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 boop. Right, I'm only going to finish the cat and then that'll be how far I go. We'll see. He was a scatting artist? We're talking about Blippi still. You say that, Inkmo. What if I talked about taxes or cleaning my oven? I could have my moments of boring. Maybe so you can all see the pretty colours. That works. Nope, the other way. There we go. Now you can see all the pretty colours. Yay. I'm liking this dude. You notice as well with this method of painting, I'm not really like pre-mixing any colours over here. I'm literally just using straight from the tube. I was chatting to a friend the other day who was asking how I got my colours so bright, and I figured out a way I can talk about it, because I find it really hard to describe because a lot of it is just like impulse, I guess. But I, a lot of the time, try and use the highest chroma, brightest colour straight from the tube first, and then I gradually calm it down. So it's easier for me to start bright and then calm things down using, you know, white and opposites on the colour wheel. Because did you guys know with the colour wheel, if you pick the opposite, like if you have a yellow and you want to make it more towards grey, you want to calm it down, you mix some purple with it, and that calms it down. Oh, Dipper, you're back. Hello, darling. You just settled. Do you want me to give you a treat, or are you going to freak out if I turn around because I'm still wearing a glove on one hand? You just listening to me. Alright, I'm going to just focus on this. You just sit in the background and look cute. Deal? Good. Very good yawn. Yes, wonderful. Yeah. So start as bright as possible, because you can't really mix things brighter. You can change the temperature and you can change the value, but you can't really mix them to be more chromatic, more intense in colour. But you can definitely calm them down. So it just gives you a lot of control over the amount of colour. Not the most realistic way of painting, if you want to be a realist, exactly. I definitely bounce from realism to fantastical in my work, but y'all know that. Why have one when you could have both? Yay. Because this already had white over here, this air is going to be a bit annoying. I'm definitely going to have to do some tests with this night lighting to see if I can get a position that has less glare. I know during the daytime it'll be a lot better because the light will be coming from like in front, because that's where the window is, that way. And I've got a diffuser blind, so that would help a lot too. So daytime streams might also need to be a thing. I'm so glad this did work tonight. I was going to be so sad if I just spent like 3 hours working on technical difficulties. I know I'm still missing a lot of things like my alerts and all that, but this is really fun, and I'm actually streaming for once. Let's get that crazy eye colour. It's actually really minty. It's not lurid green. Let's try and make it minty. I love doing these little like colour trails where you mix one colour and then you mix a variation and then you mix a variation and you leave them as like a little worm going across your palette, because then you can sort of go back a step rather than if you just mix colour on top of itself the whole time. You sort of end up with one blob and that's it, and then that blob just gets bigger and bigger in quantity. So now I've got like 3 little variations there next to each other, and I might just do scrape half of that one, put that there, and add some yellow to it. No, yick with the wisdom. Seriously, thank you so much for supporting me and stuff. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having fun with phone stuff. Tell me if you get a good screen protector that isn't silly, because I need to get a new screen protector for my phone. Because I broke it. Or rather, I peeled a bit of it, so it's missing like a corner. It's looking a bit derpy right now. Phone stuff is going slowly. Oh, migrate, no! The migrate's like the one thing that all modern phones need to do well nowadays, because there's so much stuff to migrate. I think most of mine was in my Google Chromey thing, so that probably helped, rather than it being actually on my old phone. Then again, mine took forever to migrate over because I had so many photos. I had my baby for a year and then I migrated my phone. Bad choice. So many photos. And I couldn't just delete them, even though they were already backed up twice. Cannot do. The only thing that really annoyed me with the photos is when they migrated, they all migrated as the same date. The date I did the migration, and I'm like, so now I can't search by date past a certain point because they're just all the same, and I'm like, that's really silly, because obviously the metadata for the photo still has the correct date of when it was taken, so why couldn't that be retained? I do not know. Right, new paper towel, that one's a bit over the top. I've officially switched from using cotton rags to paper towel because I was getting so much dog hair in my paintings from the rags just being in my studio and like washing them and all that sort of thing. They just kept getting so dog hairy, and like Dipper's hair is like that really little wispy hair. It's not as bad as Cat's, but it's like, it's tricky. So at least with paper towel that doesn't happen as often. Let's make you look a little bit less derpy by giving you irises. Yeah. Very much Space Cat. I still think he's going to end up looking like an Onyx if I do this, like, smoky body. But who's to say, if you were not a cat of space, that having a snake-like rock body made of asteroids or something would not be a cool way to get around? I gotta fix those eyes, they're weird. Shapes. Good. Cool. I don't remember what else I haven't been speaking about in terms of what I've been doing. I got a residency for the year with the Victorian Artists Society, which is pretty cool. So that's it's the premier art society in Victoria because it was the one that's been around. Oh, when was it founded? 1800s, I think. Which is cool. Kat, why don't you do work and watch? You can do both. What sort of work are you doing? Are you doing official work or are you doing cat work? I've been enjoying all your reels lately. It's been really fun the way you've been re-editing stuff. Thanks, Inkwell. It's been really good so far. Like, we've only had maybe 3 sessions in the studio of our little crew who got the residency, but we're allowed to use the studio space at the Art Society whenever it's not being used, but it turns out it's very heavily used because it is such a big art society. Oh, eye highlights. You're so good. Hello. Oh, so cute. But yeah, no, I've started, I can show you actually, why not? This is a little sketch of a still life that I'm doing at the Art Society of their plaster casts. So this plaster cast is actually, in theory, a death mask of a 16-year-old girl, approximately, who was French. And she's from the 1900s, and they've actually got 2 of the same plaster cast, like 2 separate casts of the same face. So I've positioned them one after the other, and I've got this like arch panel that I want to paint them on from life. So that's from life, and that was just a quick 1-hour sketch of the one I want to do, but I'll be painting it on aluminium, so it'll have that nice luminousness and hopefully a lot more brush strokes and things like that when I do the final. You need 4 eyeballs. No, the whole point of live streaming is you can just have me on in the background and just interact when you want to, as though I was sitting in your studio being annoying. That's meant to be the gist. You're doing a new piece for YouTube banner. Ooh, that'd be good. That's a really cool idea. So you're going to leave it in those sections. You're not just going to take a photo of it at each point in the sketch. Yes, you are correct, Kat. She is known as Le Connu de la Seine, which is the unknown of the Seine River. And the story is that she was a girl who suicided into the Seine River in Paris, and then the morgue person thought she was so beautiful with her coy little smile that he did a plaster cast of her face. I have since discovered through much rabbit hole research that that story might be entirely fabricated. There's 3 other theories about who she is, but we don't actually know who she is. But yes, the face was so popular, not only as an artist reference, but as a bohemian, fashionable item to have in your home, a death mask of a girl, that she was prolifically spread throughout Europe. Like, they just kept making casts and casts and casts of her. They lost the original like cast, but they had a photograph of the head, so they remade it from that. So there is sort of like some that have more eyelashes and hair defined, and they're the ones who are the remakes apparently. But either way, someone, when they were just designing the very first ever CPR dummy, used Le Connu de la Seine as the face model for that. So they call her the most kissed woman because she's the CPR dummy. And yeah, the first CPR dummy, they're like, it must be a woman because men will feel weird kissing men, which is hilarious. Cam! Hi, Cam! Hi, Danny! Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing up this late? You're meant to be getting your rest, so you're beautiful for the upcoming beautiful day of celebration thing that you're doing, that I'm not speaking out at length unless you want to talk about it publicly. But yes, lovely to see you. Yay. I was talking about a weird art research rabbit hole. Yeah, they called her Resusci Anne or Resusci Annie, which I'm just like, that's a funny name for a CPR dummy. But it was the first one. The only thing that creeped me out, she came in a suitcase. So it was like this proper suitcase that you unzip, and then there's just this torso with this head, and they put like hair plugs on for her so she had hair. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, you used a death mask to create something that people are going to do CPR on. Secondly, you put a body in a suitcase. That's kind of on the nose. You've been gaming. You are always beautiful. What are you playing? Dead facts. Oh, where's my reference photo? That's why I'm sitting here noodling. I'm like looking at the screen going, what am I meant to be doing? I need a reference photo. Boop, 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 boop. Cute little eyes. Boop, boop, boop. Kat, I feel like this is almost a similar way to how you Copic marker, in that you sort of put in darks and then you work back into them. And like add more variation, and then you get your gel pen out and you're a witch doing cool fizz. You need to remember with fur, you've got to do the fur that's the furthest away first and work your way to the front. Because otherwise you can't get the little layering effect. See, I love how he's completely crazily coloured, but it still reads as a black cat. Like, that's a black cat. Pink. Now anything I add is just going to mix with whatever's there, which is fine, because it'll just lighten it up in the detail. Oh, this glare is really annoying me every time I look up. I'm going to just wedge my hand underneath the book. Helldivers 2. We both die a lot. Do you die twice? Because that would make sense. Hey, I'm going to write that on my little list of things to look up. I don't know what Helldivers is. Helldivers 2. Beverage. Bit. Let's get some detail on this little goodie. Detail. Beep, 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 beep. Also, Kat, thank you again for also live streaming lately and adding to the pressure in my head of, Liz, you really want to live stream, just do it. You and my friend Ilary, both of you have been streaming, and that has just made me want to stream so much. Usually more than twice. Good job. I think that's okay. What's the point of having a respawn ability if you don't die all the time in video games? See, now that everything's down, you can just sort of sit here and noodle around and go, oh yeah, this whole area is meant to be more in shadow. Just add dark on dark and it all just goes lovely and luxurious. Yeah. Yes, we can do duo streams. I kind of know how to do that. So if we both show our cams on Discord, we can make a camera in stream of our Discord head. So basically I can put, like, if you have a camera attached to your computer and your webcam on your face, I can have those two both show up on my stream, and then it's like a co-stream. I don't know if YouTube does collab streams like Twitch does, where it just automatically puts you together. I would have to look into that. Because yeah, Twitch has a thing where it will like, you say you're collabing with someone, and it will just take both of your individual streams and like smush them together in one view, which is cool. But one of my mates before told me about a thing I can use called Restream, where I can stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which apparently now is less frowned upon. It used to be in the terms and conditions of Twitch that they didn't like you doing that, but now they don't care as much. Probably because they realised they get revenue anyway. So I will be looking into that because, yeah, I have lots of friends on Twitch and Twitch is awesome, but also I want the watch hours so I can get monetized on YouTube. So I don't want to sort of give up on YouTube because I have all my historical videos on there, and all my normal videos, like non-live streamy ones, still go on YouTube, so I don't want to sort of give up that fight. So that would be something you could also investigate if you wanted to do a both. Although last time you streamed, did you just stream from your phone? Or did you stream from your computer? You're gonna have to rotate your desk webcam and computer to use it. Dude, you have so many laptops. Use a laptop. Did you used to stream on Twitch? Did I miss that? Or am I just terrible memory? Well done, Yak! Gold star! Gold star for figuring out the shiz. Yay. Oh. I just wanted to zoom in a bit more. Just from your phone, yeah. Bad news. You can't test it or you'll wake up Jess. Why will you wake up Jess? Truffle will forgive. He's a greyhound. I know sleep is life, but it's not like he hasn't been sleeping all day. But yeah, why will it wake them up? Is it going to do a siren or something? Little nose boop. Don't know, could have been. You did lots of cool shiz before we were friends. Like all them Quidditch days. That was before we well, it was definitely before we hung out. It may have been when we like first met. Because again, I still don't remember when we officially first met. My most vivid memory is that Erica exhibition where you had the resonant on the thing. But even then it was like, I'm pretty sure Carly going, you know Kat, and I'm like, yes I do. Did from where, don't know. So can't test the alarms for obvious. Oh, this is like your house security stuff. I thought it was the security system for your phone, like you were doing like antivirus or something. No, that's fair. Yes, you would probably alarm the house if you played with the alarms. I would definitely wait for the morning for that one, Yick. But hey, this is pretty late staying up for you, so you've done well to get at least to a point where in the morning it'll be fun, not frustrating. If you're past the problematic part. Yes, Kat, we will forever be a mystery. I'm okay with that. Very elusive. I think it's just one of those things I feel like I should remember because you're quite a distinctive person. And I'm like, I should remember that. I do not. I shouldn't be this chuffed to do something silly, but I am. There was the before time. This is now the mid time. It is not the after time. It is the mid. Or just the mum time. This is our mum era. The before time, the art time, the art shop time, the mum time. I was thinking the other day, I can't even remember how many years I've been working with the art shop, but I think it's 5 now, because it was just like pre-COVID, I think. That seems crazy. You're working tomorrow. You should sleep. Go sleep, cat. Love you lots. You have fun tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Sunday. If you're around-ish, can you grab the work phone that I left there? Oh, yeah, good point. That helps. Indy's age is how long I've worked there. Haha! I like your hacks. Very good hacks. But yeah, the work phone is my old phone, and I left it on the charger, and it's got the content that I need to make a post about on it. Because the new Sennelier oil sticks are in. So yes, I would like it back. So if you want to grab it, and then if I could possibly grab it off you on Sunday or Monday, that would be superb. Or something of that ilk. Yeah. It's basically, I set up my old phone, yeah, it's a mobile, with all the social media stuff for work. So all the social media stuff for work was not on my normal phone, which is good in terms of all my backups not having random photos of the store, but bad when I leave it on the phone charger and then cannot do the social media stuff that I said I would do when I said I would do it, because I left it behind. It's probably charged by now though, which is good. Fantastic. Thank you. I will endeavour to send you a message tomorrow. Or just, if you see it, immediately fling it in your pocket or bag. And then we'll figure out the rest later. It is attached to the rainbow coloured cord. I wonder how busy you're going to be tomorrow. Easter weekend is so hard to know. But most art shops are not open. And we are. So hopefully it's somewhat a day of activity for you. Oh, he's not looking as cute on screen as he is in person, but I'm pretty into him in person. He's freaking cute. Thank you. Go sleep. I will post a little picture of the space cat on my Instagram stories if you want to see how he went yesterday. Or tomorrow. Sorry, not yesterday. Tomorrow? Time is an illusion. Blah. I'm running out of words. Yeah, exactly. Which, hey, more hours, so that's good. Night, Kevin and Nee. Give Mav a hug from me too. I'm gonna see you guys very soon, which is nice. Oh no, where's Nephilim? Reimagine cat your disc. What? Oh, thanks, Yig. He's pretty cute. Hey. Okay. Now Flynn just put an amazing photo in the Discord of what he sees when he sees my cat. And now I want to paint it that way. I'm not gonna tonight, but you know, if I continue the sketchbook page, Look, very much looking forward to it, Cam. You guys have a good night. Thank you again for watching some stream. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. I'm almost done. I'm just having so much fun. But I think I'm gonna have to give myself a bedtime of 1 AM. So, what is this cat named? He hasn't got a name. Do you have inspiration? ODM of character names? You know, Nephilim, that makes it less of an Onyx and more of a Geodude, the way that you've imagined the cat having 2 giant buff arms attached to a head. You've just changed what rock-type Pokemon this cat is. Such a cutie. It's just the same time. Night! Bye-bye. Do I want to do more light on that side of face? I do. And I want to do whiskers. Whiskers. Whiskers are a bit of a pain because you have to just sort of go for it. Just, whoosh. Nope, too fat. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. But at least you can, with oils, just sort of nudge it. If I pick up a dark colour now, I can just go next to the one that was too fat and just like nudge it, skinny it. Oh, no, I got rid of it entirely. Try that again. Phew. That's better. Nudge, 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 nudge. That's better. Phew. No, too fat. If you push too hard, it goes too fat. Eh. Side of darker, so I'm just going to do like a blue, aqua blue. Okay. Phew. Nothing? No, okay. I love how they have their little like eyebrow whiskers. They're so cute. Ooh, that was quite fat. Oh well. Much harder to nudge it skinny when it's on the bit that hasn't already been hinted. Oh, he looks cute. This is starting to look like my friend Julia's work. She used to go by Zeke's Lunchbox on YouTube. She does really galaxy hardcore cats. Nebula is a cat name. That is a very cute cat name. We can call them Nebula. I'll write it up here. There you go. That's their name now. See, that legit would be a cute cat name. That would also be a cute greyhound name. Or a black greyhound called Nebula. Although it might be a bit like when we went to get Dipper, we had 2 names in mind. We had Dipper and we had Raven. And then we met Dipper and we're like, you are not a Raven. You are not the personality of Raven at all. And Nebula is definitely a certain personality of pup and cat. It needs to be a bit regal and a bit mysterious and cool. Not a derp. My Dipper's a derp. She's a derp and then she gets a haircut and then she's a lady all of a sudden. You're like, you're such a lady. But really she's still a derp. She just impersonates a lady. And then slowly grows her hair to look like a Muppet again. Oh, we're getting close. I think they're almost done. So I'm doing pretty well for my 1 AM cutoff. I feel like the nose just needs a little bit more boop. So the other thing I'll have to do is go back on my Twitch and make sure I'm not streaming when the people I love are streaming, because I don't want to be rude to people who actually keep proper schedules. Little nose. There it is. Boop. That's pretty glare free. Yeah. Boop. So cute. I'm just going to darken up the body swirls a little bit. I don't want them to gas away. I think I need that big paintbrush I was using earlier. Oh. Big paintbrush, come do your thing. Yes. This is really good. So it just immediately like foofs it out so much softer. Oh, that's great. Yeah, little ghosty cat. Wee. Oomph. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for coming into my random stream. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've run out of brain cells. Alright. I definitely want to do this more often, and I want it to be really casual and fun. And even if I can only stream for an hour, I still want to just do it. So jump in the Discord if you haven't. I'm just going to stick it in one more time just for anyone watching the VOD. And hit the bell on YouTube if you are a subscriber. If you are not, please subscribe. He does look like he's sort of peering around a corner. He's just kind of going, oh hey there. Oh hey there. Yeah, it has been great. Thank you so much. Yeah. You have a lovely day tomorrow. And hopefully we will see you soon. We'll be back from where we're going on Sunday anyway, so we will not be away the way that we thought we would be away. And that's okay. Stop touching it. Alright. Alright. Let me go back to the other screen. Yay! So, I think I'm all done. I'm so pumped to have this all set up again. I'm still going to noodle around with Stream Elements and see if I can get Restream working so we can do Twitch as well. And that will be so much fun. Awesome. Alright. Good night, everyone. Mwah. And thank you. Bye.